Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Sagittarius, February 23, 2025. Early today, you might experience restlessness, but it's probably best to allow yourself the luxury of release from pressure or tension. Although you may want to give a personal project or endeavor your all, there can be a call to share or collaborate that can interrupt your efforts. Feeling torn between your personal interests and a commitment to someone is another possibility. Consider that you'll do best by moderating a tendency to overdo or overindulge. Fortunately, the day shapes up well for connecting with others through shared beliefs or reinforcement of one another's ideas. Good energy is with you for promotion, learning, or guiding. There can be a resolution to a problem related to debt, support, or shared resources. Stormy weather has been upon you in recent months. For months on and off, mighty Mars, the red planet of energy, has been firing up your solar house of privacy, seclusion, and unconsciousness. Whether single or attached, you were receiving extremely important intuitive messages about how you can shift your personal and romantic life. Yet, with him in the midst of a retrograde phase, you may have hidden enemies and karmic situations around secrets and the past rising to face you like nightmares in your subconscious. Don't get involved in any nefarious behavior such as an affair, as it brings down your radiant light. Luckily, his retrograde ends in mere days. Should you have fun, or should you be responsible? You might have to do something challenging because the moon in Sagittarius will square Mercury in Pisces and Saturn in Pisces. After working hard all week, you might be ready to cut loose. However, something could be holding you back from having too much fun. You may have financial goals that you want to accomplish, or you may not even have much money to spend on something frivolous. Either way, let yourself have some fun, but not to the point where it throws off your hard work. Part of your nature is to see both sides of an issue. Another part of your nature is to be blind to the issue altogether because you have overextended yourself. In other words, the real issue can sometimes get lost in the many perspectives you are able to see. This is why routine is so vital to your sign. Routine in the most basic sense. Try to strengthen your routine by exercising every day and planning your meals ahead of time. Spontaneity should fall within structure. Getting your message across will not pose any problems for you. Not with the essence of this day in the air. Communication in various ways is sure to be encouraged, and you will enjoy the process of finding just the right way to say what's on your mind. Whether you like to write or carve, take your expression to the artistic table. You're sure to come up with just the right mode once you give yourself the chance to explore. 2 days before the moon is due to return for its first visit to your work sector since Mercury left and since Uranus turned direct in your career sector, the professional god's call to take a wait-and-see approach is being helped by the activity on the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence. The moon not only returns to a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart just as the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment, is settling into her first full day here, but forms a friendly aspect to Venus just as she is preparing to turn direct in an adventurous part of your chart. With hours of the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitments returned to your romantic sector yesterday. The moon has not only returned but begins its monthly visit with a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of love, in an adventurous part of your chart. While this will see a sudden spike as the spirit of romance and adventure comes today, these romantically charged lunar vibes are easing the way into a partnership between Juno and Venus that will continue until later next month. Our eyes in the sky. As Mercury in Pisces squares Jupiter in Gemini, you may notice that communication feels more strained than usual, leading to moments of misunderstanding and delays in fully grasping new information. This planetary tension creates an internal push and pull between logic and imagination, fact and fantasy. However, Mercury and Jupiter also share a mutual reception, meaning that once you strike a balance between these opposing forces, clarity will emerge, and everything will begin to fall into place. Have you ever had a conversation where you and the other person seemed to be speaking entirely different languages, only to later realize that you were saying the same thing in different ways? This is the kind of energy at play today, urging you to find common ground and avoid getting caught up in unnecessary confusion. Your interactions with others take on a dynamic quality, as you're in a mood to exchange ideas in an open, honest, and engaging way. People sense your sincerity and respond positively, fostering an atmosphere of mutual understanding. By adopting a patient and thoughtful approach, you can avoid potential conflicts and resolve long-standing disagreements with ease. Think back to a time when a simple shift in perspective transformed a difficult conversation into a productive one. That kind of insight is possible now if you remain open-minded and willing to listen as much as you speak. Your ability to uplift others is strong today, making you a source of wisdom and encouragement for those around you. Whether in casual conversation or more serious discussions, your words carry weight and have the power to inspire. Those closest to you will appreciate your attentiveness and willingness to engage deeply. If you've been feeling disconnected from someone, this is an excellent opportunity to bridge that gap and strengthen your bond. Your ability to listen, understand, and offer thoughtful advice can work wonders in deepening your relationships. Romantic energy is heightened as well, making it a wonderful time to embrace passion and emotional connection. If you're in a relationship, you may find that heartfelt discussions help to clear the air and reinforce your commitment to one another. If you're single, you could encounter someone who piques your interest, sparking an exciting and flirtatious exchange. Have you ever met someone unexpected? Delay and felt an immediate connection? That kind of magic is possible now, especially if you allow yourself to be open to new experiences and possibilities. Physically, you are in good shape and may feel motivated to push yourself toward greater levels of vitality and well-being. Whether through exercise, improved nutrition, or mindful relaxation, you have the energy to make positive changes that enhance your overall health. However, it's essential to recognize your limits and avoid overexertion. Sometimes, in our eagerness to improve, we push ourselves too far, leading to setbacks rather than progress. Instead, aim for a balanced approach that prioritizes consistency and sustainability over extremes. While passion and enthusiasm are strengths, be mindful of how you express your opinions. There is a fine line between engaging debate and unnecessary argument. If you find yourself caught in a disagreement, take a step back and consider whether it's truly worth your energy. Have you ever looked back on an argument and realized it could have been avoided with a bit more patience and understanding? Today is a reminder that not every discussion needs to be won. Sometimes, simply understand. Where the other person is coming from is enough. By remaining composed and thoughtful in your interactions, you can navigate challenges with grace and come out stronger on the other side. To maintain this sense of equilibrium, prioritize self-care. Rest is just as important as action, and ensuring you get enough sleep, eat nourishing foods, and allow yourself moments of stillness will help you stay balanced. Stress and fatigue can cloud judgment, so taking the time to recharge will not only benefit your well-being but also improve your ability to communicate and connect with others effectively. As the day unfolds, embrace the opportunities that arise for meaningful conversations, personal growth, and deepened connections. Whether resolving misunderstandings, strengthening bonds, or simply enjoying stimulating discussions, the energy today supports positive and constructive interactions. Approach everything with an open heart and mind, and you may be pleasantly surprised by the insights and experiences that come your way.